17 minutes to put our satellite on the moon's south pole. But it took 76 years of independence, 1.4 billion hearts, and one relentless dream to get it there. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just a story of Chandrayaan-3. This is the story of a nation once dismissed as the land of snake charmers, now building AI, launching satellites, and shaping global policies. This is India, and this is India's century. So, let me begin by asking a question. What comes to our mind when we usually think of the word India? Now, some of us might think about our culture, traditions, Bollywood, yoga, while some of us might also think about our spicy food, cricket, or maybe even traffic jams. But today, in the 21st century, India is not just the land of past, it is the land of future. Here's the fact. India has just become the most populated countries of the world with more than 1.4 billion people. And here's the twist. Our average age is just 27. That makes us one of the youngest countries of the planet. That's not a challenge, my friends. That's a superpower. So let's talk about our strengths. First, youth power. Half of the population of India is under 30. That means half of us are full of ideas, full of dreams, and full of energy. While other countries are growing older, India is a country, my friend, which is still getting younger. And youth means fresh ideas, courage to try new things, and that energy to push forward. Second, democracy. India is the largest democracies of the world. In the 2024 elections, more than 600 million Indians voted. Just think about it. More people in India voted than the entire population of the European Union. That shows the strength in our voice and the power of our people. Third, economy. India is already the fourth largest economies of the world. And experts believe that by 2047, when we complete 100 years of independence and we turn 100 years old, we can be in the top 3 economies. That means more opportunities, more jobs, and a stronger position globally. Fourth, technology. India, let's talk about what we've already achieved. India has been successful in launching their satellite on the moon's south pole, something which no country had done before. Our digital payment system UPI does more transactions than the US, UK, and China combined. Yes, combined. So recently, when I visited Udaipur, I stayed there for 7 days. And the fact was, I did not carry even a single cash in my pocket. I stayed there for 7 days, I ate foods, took a stay at Airbnbs, and even traveled. But guess what? That did not really create a problem for me because every payment was just through a simple scan. And what's the best thing here is, I know none of you here would find that interesting or surprising because it is very common. UPI in India today is not just common, it is the new normal. But as we know, every medal has 2 sides. With power comes challenges. The first challenge we usually face is inequality. Not every Indian child gets adequate amount of education and healthcare facilities. From a remote village in Bihar, a 15-year-old girl, Meena, wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. And guess what? Not to study, but to fetch water by walking miles away from her own village. And that's not where it ends. She then has to do a 4-kilometer walk to reach to her school. Meanwhile, in the hearts of Mumbai, many families living in slums still struggle for providing basic amenities and facilities to their own children. And what their real struggle is, not being able to provide a meal 2 times a day to their children. The second challenge is jobs. We have a huge young population, and to support their dreams, we need to create millions of jobs every year. But what happens? Without opportunities, talent is wasted, and frustration grows. A young man named Ramesh from Uttar Pradesh has been trying for continuous straight 4 years to clear a government examination. He studies every day, every night, every morning, but still is unable to crack that examination. Now, what does this mean? Does this mean he's undeserving and incapable to reach to that position? No. The problem is there are many candidates and very few limited seats. The third challenge is climate change. Now, India, my friends, is geographically at a location where it is adversely or mostly affected by natural calamities such as floods, droughts, or tsunamis the most. When floods struck in Punjab recently, houses collapsed, but the spirit did not. Neighbors helped neighbors, young people initiated relief camps through WhatsApp groups. This showed how strongly India fighted back by building more renewable energy, solar plants, and electrical vehicles. But the question here is, can we act fast enough? The fourth challenge we face is corruption and governance. Now let's be honest. We dream big, but what happens? Red tape, delays, and corruption often slows the growth down. And I believe if we truly want to lead in the 21st century, we must create systems that are transparent as well as fair. Now, India, my friends, is not just about numbers. It is about stories. Let me share a few. In Gujarat, there is a village called Modhera, and it runs completely on the solar power energy. Imagine an entire village being powered only by the sun. Children there study at night without worrying about electricity bills. That's the India showing the world how sustainable living actually looks like. In Bangalore, young startups are creating artificial intelligence tools which are used by everyone across the globe. The young generation of India today is solving the problems for the world. A 16-year-old boy from Gujarat started his own food delivery business startup called Thekua. Thekua being a Gujarati sweet dish. Now, what did he do? Did he wait for college degrees? No. He started building solutions from such a young age. From many small towns, children from young, very back families are cracking IIT, UPSC, and building businesses online through their phones. This shows how India's story is not about where you start from, it's about how far you can actually go. So recently, I was just reading an article and there was one headline which grasped my attention suddenly. And it read that a young man from a remote village of Madhya Pradesh pulled rickshaw at the daytime, and by just studying at the night time, he cleared one of the toughest examinations of India. And when I went deep through it, it said that a young man from Madhya Pradesh, from a very remote village, he used to pull rickshaw at the daytime to support his family financially, and at the same time, he used to study in the dim lights of lantern. And one fine day, he cleared one of the toughest examinations of India. Now, what did he earn? Did he just earn a job? No, he earned the respect, the dignity, and the freedom. So friends, Where does India stand in the 21st century? I believe at the center of global change. But to truly shine, we must focus on four things. Number one, educate every child with quality learning and not just degrees. Number two, create green jobs for the youth. Jobs that fulfill employment as well and protect the planet as well. Number three, use technology wisely to include everyone and not just the rich sections of the society. And number four, stay united beyond region, religion, or caste. Because unity is what will make us unstoppable in leading the 21st century. India's story, my friends, is not being written by leaders or economists alone. It is being written by us, the young generation, the dreamers, the doers. We are not a developed nation yet, but people like you, me, we all are the driving force of change for our nation. In this 21st century, the story is not about whether India will rise. It is about how we all are going to shape that rise. So when the world asks, where does India stand in the 21st century? The answer is simple. We are not just, India is not just participating in the future, India is helping define the future. Thank you everyone, thank you for listening and thank you for your time.